Hey, what's up, YouTube? Critical Draw here with another basic ass intro. We're going at you with another deck profile. Today we're doing counter fairies for anybody who wants to fuck around with some bullshit. So basically, we're gonna start off here with 3 Bountiful Artemis.
Bitch ass card.
Every time you activate a counter trap, you get to draw a card. Pretty good. Next, we have the Pendulum Scale, Guardian Ariande. So when this card is its monster effect, when it's destroyed, you can search a counter trap. When you put it in the scale, you don't have to pay cost to activate any counter traps. So that's pretty good.
The majority of them, not any.
Then we have 2 Minerva. Yeah, this guy pretty much. Each time a counter trap is activated, immediately after it resolves, this card gains 500. At the end, and then if Sanctuary of the Sky, you get add a counter trap from your grave.
Can't even know what his monsters do. Oh.
Man, you don't even know what you do.
Fuck you.
I got 2 Honest.
We're honest.
Honest. What else does this say? I don't even know how to say this. Was Mattel, whatever. Who cares? Complicated as a counter frame.
Meltio.
But when you activate a counter trap, you can gain 1,000 life points. And if Sanctuary Sky is on the field, you can pop a card. That's pretty good. 1 Power Angel Valkyria. When a counter trap is activated, you can search a fairy monster.
Honest searcher.
Pretty much. Condemn Witch. I don't really play the forbidden cards, but this is pretty good. You could just tribute it on your opponent's turn. Special summon a fairy from the deck.
Sure.
This is I don't know how to say his name either. I'm terrible. I apologize. But you can discard him. Search Sanctuary in the Sky.
Zeradius, Adidas.
However you say it. Zeradius. Next we have let me see. Sacred Arclight with the Parcel. This card right here is pretty interesting. If you can special summon him from the graveyard by banishing 2 fairies from your hand or graveyard when a counter trap is activated. Also, he does piercing damage. Also, when he inflicts damage, he can search out another, I believe, 1 Parsef card or 1 counter trap card from your deck. So that's pretty good. So those are the monsters. Next we're going to do the spells. So we have 3 Card of Demise. Pretty standard, pretty good draw power for the deck. Thinking about maybe replacing it, but I'm not sure what. I don't want to put pot because it's stupid expensive. So yeah, Card of Demise is pretty good. 3 Pot of Dualities. Not a lot of special summoning in this deck, so this is pretty good. Just excavate 3 cards, pick 1, get what you need. 2 Ties of the Brethren. So this is one of the special summoning cards. This is pretty good to get help you get out your fairies and maybe go into some extra deck plays for some more shenanigans. So you pay 2K to special summon 2 monsters. Target 1 monster you control and then special summon 2 monsters with that same type from your deck. So that helps pretty good. 2 Sanctum of the Parsifs. This is a really good card. All fairy monsters you control gain 300. This card is always treated as Sanctuary of the Sky. Also, once per turn, you can stack your deck with 3 cards of either counter traps or fairy monsters. So this helps you recycle your your resources pretty good. 1 Monster Reborn, standard. 1 Sanctuary in the Sky. You know, for the field spell. You take no battle damage, helps out. Can't go wrong. Just a 1-of. 1 Double or Nothing. And if you're asking why you're playing double or nothing, and yes, there is a Utopia double in here, so even more
Utopia.
Utopia, even more OTK shenanigans. Solemn Judgments 3. Thanks to Konami for that wonderful place on the ban list. Clutch plays. Only 2 Solemn Strikes.
Solemn
Just
Brigade.
cause I like 2. Some people say 3, but I like 2. One Solemn Warning. Just 1. Can't go wrong with that.
Of course, it's out.
3 negate attacks, cause you know if you have Bountiful Artemis and they try to attack you, just negate attack. Free counter trap, just easy counter trap. Why not? Play 2 Ultimate Providence. This card is when a monster effect, spell, or trap is activated, you can discard this same type from your hand and negate that effect, and I believe it destroys it. Yeah, it does destroy it. So that's pretty good. Another is 2 Divine Punishments. This card is if Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field, you can negate the effect activation of a spell, a trap, or monster effect and destroy it. So that's a really good card for this deck. 2 Drastic Drop-Offs. So, just an automatic discard from your opponent's hand when they draw, or just add anything to their hand. So they automatically discard that card. So can't go wrong with that.
I think it's time to get over these bubbles.
1 Grand Horn of Heaven. So when your opponent's special summons
17
a monster, you automatically in their phase, ends their main phase, and enters their battle phase. But I believe the monster is shuffled back and they get to draw a card, if I'm correct. And no, the monster is destroyed, but your opponent gets to draw. So it's destroyed, but your opponent gets to draw. So it's not bad, just a 1 of. And then 1 Rebirth of the Parsev. So with this card, is an interesting card. Because with this card and the other, and this card, see when this card is activated, when a spell, a trap, or a monster effect is activated, reveal a counter trap in your hand, then discard 1 card. But you also have to pay 1,000. And then you can shuffle that card back into the deck, and then you can special summon this card, or the extra deck monster, which I'll show in a minute, in just a second. And then you can special summon one of those monsters. So that's pretty good. Just a 1 of that. And then side deck, we have Debunk. Debunk is pretty good. It's like just a call by a grave, but just a counter trap. Pretty simple. Can't go wrong. And then 1 Red Reboot, 1 Red Lord of Heaven, 1 Power Angel, and then 1 Arcanite Parsev. The other one of is Ties and Sanctum. The reason I have these in the side deck is because I felt like when these were in the main deck, it felt kind of cloggy, so I just put them in the main deck. And then finally for the extra deck, we have Avenging Knight Parsev. This card pretty much does the same thing as the main deck monster. I think they're pretty much just the same. You can change the battle position of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls during battle phase. If this dragon card is defense. Yeah, so it just does piercing. The only thing difference is that it can't search, and it just changes the monster from battle positions. That's about it. Next we have Utopia Double for just game purposes. There's a lot of level 4s, so it's just easy to make. And then if they try to stop you, you can just negate them easily. And then finally, just Abyss Dweller, for graveyard people, decks for graveyards. Maybe more extra deck coming soon. Not sure how I feel, but so far, everything in here has been pretty solid. So that's about it. So peace out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. Critical draw.
We out.
Stay clutch.